So for that purpose, we will use the monitor. So in the monitor, you can do the monitoring of the jobs, which is nothing but the whether this job is running, whether this job is completed, whether this job got suspended because of some errors and all. So all the status you can able to see when it comes to
Mm.
job level. So you see right in this UI, you can able to see the running jobs. Running jobs in the sense which are all running by the time. So
Okay.
if you go to all jobs, so we can able to see all the jobs which got ran, which got success, which got suspended. All the jobs we will get able to see here. Okay. So it can be see as I told, this is on the data integration server level. So basically under the data integration server, we have three 3 to 4 microservices are dependent on the data integration server. So which is nothing but data ingestion and replication microservice, data profiling microservice, data integration microservice, and data quality microservice. These four these four microservices are dependent on the data integration server. So which
Okay.
is nothing but the data integration service running on the secure agent level. So if that secure agent is not working, for example, let's take my secure agent. So if this secure agent is not working, in this secure agent, especially this data integration server is not working, so
Hmm.
you can't able to run any jobs from this per listed microservices.
Okay.
Okay, one is first one is data integration replication task. Now which they migrated directly into the data integration
Okay.
and data integration microservice, data profiling microservice, and data quality. The reason why I'm mentioning the data quality is like so developers might build the data quality rules as per their use cases and all, but to do testing or anything, right? So you need the data integration service server should be up and running in the secure agent.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay? So like that, these are all the data integration service dependent microservices.
Got it.
So yeah. So after that, see, as I told you, right, we have like a import and exports, which is a part of the migration from lower environment to higher environment, right? So those log also will be generated here.
So what does import means? Yani the data is coming
No, 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 no,
to
no. This is
Informatica.
migration. So from you have developed everything in the dev environment, and you need to migrate the code to UAT or production, right? So
Hmm.
which is nothing. We call it as a importing or exporting the assets from one organization to another organization.
Hmm.
So all those logs, okay, all those logs can be monitored under the monitor microservice. Same as it is file, same as it is meeting that the file transfer jobs. So file transfer jobs is nothing. We call it as a listener jobs, okay, basically. So what we are telling, if anything happen, I mean, for particular, let's take the symbol itself is tells us a listener. Okay. So there is what is happening. So the developer configured one listener task, file listener task. So whenever the file comes into the specific path, the IDMC will catches that file and read it based upon the use case or the code they build like that. I mean, you can able to know that okay, these are all the files all transferred through the secure agent. See, you see from the Pratik runtime environment, these all files got transferred in the name
From
of this
Pradeep.
particular. Sorry,
So these all files contain what? What? Why these transfers happen?
this can that's the reason. See, for example, I'll tell a small use case. Okay, I'll tell you a small use case. For example, your client might have their data in the form of CSV file, which is daily processing.
Hmm.
Okay, today I mean they're storing these files in the form of CSV or the Excel form, anything.
Okay.
Okay, so today the 10 files got loaded, placed. Tomorrow again 10 to 15 files will get placed in. So it means like it will be keep on increasing, right? So you can't go and check every time like, okay, today 10 files got processed. So I need to read the 10 files and load the data from the 10 files into some particular target files or particular source system or anything. So what will happen? It's not like daily you need to come and check, process the file. So that's the reason what they kept is like they have configured a one file listener job. So what that file listener will do, you see, if you see right, they configure the particular path. This is the path.
Hmm.
They
So
they're telling like
this is configured. So the path is in cloud or is in local.
local secure agent, wherever the secure agent is. You
Hmm.
see, it is from the secure agent from Pratik. Where you can able to see that is you see runtime environment is Pratik. Okay.
Hmm.
See the runtime environment is my default. So based upon that requirement, today 10 records come, 10 files will come. Tomorrow again 10 more files. So what that they have done, they configured one file listener for the specific path. So whenever the user plays those files, right, this file listener will take one by one and it will read it.
So there is any limitation to to take this file and process. So is there any limitation in a sense that the number of records should be under this limit, or the file MB or CSV MB should be like
It
this?
can be, yeah, it can be. So basically it can be in a, you can able to control that file size in the when you are developing. In the
So we
monitor, just
can
you can able to see. Yeah, in the monitor, you just can able to see, okay, okay, this is the file got processed, that's it.
okay.
But to
Can we configure? Let's say if I'll put here that the file should be not more than 25 MB, or it should contain one 100,000 records. Okay, not
no,
more than
not
100,000
records.
records.
Record level you can't configure. So how would you know that this many records only? That record level, if you want to configure it, that the in the code level you can develop it as it is. But you can control on the file size.
File site. How
Yeah,
because this
file
is
size.
also an administrative job. Let's say if I need to
No, no, no.
control.
This is not an administrative job.
So this option is not available in Informatica for our administrative, or it has to be developed.
No, this is not at all administrative.
So this is not
This is
coming
the part.
out of the box, or is a customization.
No, this is all customization. Raja. Just understand, okay? See, this you just monitoring. You just getting that okay, these many files got processed today from this particular secure agent. You don't care about why these files got processed. You just care about okay, today these many files got processed.
Okay.
So as part of administrator, this is what you need to we need to take care of. But yeah, if you are asking like it should be in a limit and it should be like a records limit also means you that developer will take care of it. Because how would we know that okay, this each file should contain only 100 records and all. Correct, right? That is not in our control. So what is under control is like how to how to control those records or how to control those files. That's it. But as a part of administrator job, you can able to check that okay, these many record I mean files got processed today. You see right
Okay.
here, zero file got processed,
So
one file
let's
got
say
processed.
one of the file. Actually, I can your screen is also little bit biller. I cannot see clear vision today. I don't know what happened to the internet, my internet or your internet. So what I'm saying here, let's say the file which is on 5th of February failed.
Okay,
Okay. Now, may I
okay.
know the reason why it is failed? What are the error logs?
Yes, yes, yes. Just open this task. That's it. So if I click on that particular task, you will get to know. That's it.
Okay.
See, if you see right here, there is nowhere that this number of records got processed. Okay, that is not in our control. So in our control, it's like what file got processed. That's it. You see, the
Okay.
main reason is like file listener failed. The reason is folder does not exist in the secure region. That's it.
Okay,
So you
now I
can
need
able
to
to know.
create the folder or what?
No, no, no. That's what I'm telling. Let developer come and see what is the issue. That's it. See, same issue, same access for each developer. There is like a access to this monitor microservice. Okay, they will come. They will check why it is got failed, and they will ask you or they will raise a request to you to create this path. And you can ask like why you need to create this path and all. I mean the conversation. See, it's not like you can create a number of paths in a secure agent. So you need to have specific reason to create each and every path. So
Okay,
that's the reason.
that's I'm saying, Ashok. So I get the feedback to create this path.
Mm.
How do I create this path from the secure agent? Can you just tell me on this?
Of course, in a secure agent level only, right?
Okay.
The secure normally. For example, this is my Windows. Okay, if I want to create a path, I have my secure agent here, info secure agent. I can able to create a path here and I can use it that path, right?
Okay.
You got my point. That's it. It's not like you need to create specific. It can be any path, but it should be accessible through your secure agent. That's it.
Hmm. So if I'll go to the secure agent and create this path and
Hmm.
then refresh this particular job, or they need to
No, no,
re-upload the.
that that developer will take it. That's what I am telling. Because they need to hard code this path in the code, which is nothing but the where they're configuring the file listener. That's it.
So administrative job is to create the path. Okay.
Ah,
Once
yes,
we create the path, then again developer will fix the code,
yes, the
then
code.
add this path to the file so that when the user will place the file again, and it will be configured automatically,
It will be
or
yeah, it will run automatically. Since it is like a file listener, it will run automatically. It is like a streaming, okay? It is always will be up and running. Whenever now, if I upload the file, it will take it. That's it.
Hmm.
That's how it will work.
No, but the thing is that I should know most of the running. I know everything will be running, but the issue came when the file failed. In that case, I need to be worried about that what I need to do if the file
That's
has
what.
failed.
See, that's what. See, if it is a fail, you see there is a one job which is got failed. Okay, so I want to know the reason so that I can share that error log to the developer or who is the concerned person of that. So you can just open it. You can just open it. You can see there is a one. I mean the remarks and it is a reason like the folder does not exist. That's it. You just reach this to the developer or concerned person. They will take care of it.
Hmm.
That's it. If they will come, since if it is in a production, right? If it is a production environment, so you need to raise it. Or if it is any lower environment, they will only take care of it.
Also, I need to know that let's say if I have a one day in a day I have lot of files uploaded. Let's say you told me that 10 files are uploaded, right?
Yes.
And developer is asking me, okay, give me the report. How many files is being uploaded today? Can I download this in one go, or how to download this?
You can't download that in that level. Okay. You can able to just see okay in the Fib9 these are all got record fire got processed. That's it.
So even we cannot download this in the Excel or something, so share to them.
No,
What is the
no.
so then what then how the problem here? What is the reason of monitoring? So let's say if I'll monitoring here, what the benefit I am getting from this monitoring? I know the job will be processed automatically. So
Hmm.
I know that you can see the jobs are running, but it should be some
Okay.
insights to share with the developers that okay, today we have 5 jobs, 4 are failed, one is processed. These are the errors, right?
That will come under the operational insights.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
Again, we have one more job, data integration. Okay. You can see the jobs, connections, schedule, everything here. You can export it and you can share with them. That's it.
Okay.
That will come forward. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
This monitor is up to data integration level. Just as an administrator, you just need to know that's it. Okay. Tomorrow, for example, if there is a million records of there, so and you can, how can you want to know that? Okay, where what is the status of the job and all? So that log in that level knowledge you should have in the monitoring microservice. That's it. It's nothing. You just going and seeing what is the job status, how much time it is taking on, if there is any errors, how you are going to get the errors. That's it. You got my point, right?
Yeah. So we have
That's
covered here import and export, file transfer, right?
job statuses and all.
Okay. All jobs.
Yeah. Yeah, same as it. For example, see now the job got suspended. Okay, you can see since it is a task flow, there are like so many subtasks are processing, and if you click on it, you can able to see. Okay, there is a one file listener and another one is like a mapping task. So you can get to know these details. For example, mapping task got failed, right? So if you open it, okay, why it got failed, you will get the reason here. The mapping task, another instant job is running. That's it. Just
And
to
we can,
monitor. You are not.
yeah, yeah, I got your point. And we can schedule this through the email. So, the developer, I don't want to share this error daily basis, whatever the job fail. So I can configure to the developer automatically get the error log.
Yeah, that I told you, right? So, for example, if you want to get to know that developer need to know the like job error and all. So they will configure on the top of this mapping task. For example, I'm just showing it. Okay. So if I click on here, since it is like a data integration mapping task, it will redirect to your data integration service. So you can able to see that mapping task which they configure. So in that mapping task level, you can configure the notification. No, that is not your job. I'm just letting you know like when or where they can able to configure the notifications also like that. You got my point, right? The reason why I'm again telling is this is up to developer part. It's not the administrator part. You need to go and see what is happening under. It is up to developer part. They can configure as their requirement or not. You got my point, right?
Yeah.
If you just as for your just knowledge only, I'm telling. So this is the one of the mapping tasks which they configure. And if they want to schedule or if they want to configure the email notifications and all, see mapping task level they have email notifications, so they can send their email notifications, and if they want to schedule it, they can schedule it. It's up to their wish. Okay, it's not nothing you need. I mean, there is no work that where you can involve and do all these things.
Okay.
Okay. They will come, they will get to know their reason and all. See, just as an administrator, you just need to know, have some knowledge on these two microservices. That's it.
Mm.
You got my point, right?
Yeah.
So that's it. Monitor is nothing. Okay, it's only working on data integration servers.
Mm.
Just have a knowledge on it. That's it. And yeah, so another one is like a operational insights. If you come here, right, as I told, monitor and operational insights. So yeah, operational insights. So this is what operational insights. Okay. So here is the place where you can able to view in a dashboard level of everything. Let me give you small brief introduction about the operational insights. Okay. See, basically, operational insights gives you a visibility into the performance and all performance and operational efficiency of your Informatica infrastructure. You got it right. See,
Mm.
it will give you complete visibility of your performance and the efficiency, how efficiency your infrastructure is built. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. So This is also helps for us monitoring the your cloud services on on-prem services also both. Okay. Cloud services is nothing but as I told you, like Informatica has its own cloud services. Okay. Native cloud service.
Okay,
And
so
we
Ashok,
have
when we open this page, Operational Insights, what
okay.
do we see in the first page as a home? So did you
This
design
is
this or it's
no
a
no no
blank
no no.
page
This is this is inbuilt. This is
inbuilt?
inbuilt. Yes. Informatica will provide. See, I'll just give you overview of this page, okay?
Yeah,
For
please.
example, this is a infrastructure summary, okay? Infrastructure summary. First, if you come to this map, right, you are getting right. Just let me know if you are not getting. So there
Yeah.
is a map, some global map, and there is a right side, there is a small pencil button. If you click on this, you will get to know your secure agents and pin domains of this particular pod over. Okay. See, why I am telling? In this environment, you have these many secure agents got installed. You got my point,
Hmm.
correct? So now you got to know about the number of secure agents installed in this environment.
Hmm.
Okay.
But
Now,
last time you told me that one secure agent is enough. So this
yes,
one, as many as you can create, right?
you can
No
create
issue.
n number of secure agents. There is no
Hmm.
restriction of that. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, now in my environment, I have 91 secure agents.
Okay.
Now again, so this is how the map will show. And again, there is a one secure agents button. You can see, okay, there are two secure agents are up and running. Remaining 89 secure agents are not up and running. You
Okay.
see, if I just forward my mouse there, you can see, okay, there are two secure agents up and running, which is nothing but Balamashok and one more thing, desktop OID something. And remaining 89 secure agents is not up and running. You can see those secure agents which are not up and running. Those are listed here.
Okay.
Same as it is, you can see, okay, here there is a Informatica Cloud Services. There are 23, they are mentioning it. And again, see, I told you, right, these are the services which are configured to particular secure agent. Okay, that service level information, if you want to know, you can able to see, okay, there are 91 secure agents. In that 91 secure agents, there are two environments configure the common integration components.
Okay.
Same as it is, if I want to get to know, there is a process server. The process server also in the two secure agents it got configured, Pooja and Upendra like that. So you will get to know those information.
Hmm.
Okay, and same as it is. Okay, if I want to see number of rows loaded and all, so it is basically it will take only the last 4 weeks. Okay, it is showing only the last 4 weeks. No records got loaded. You can see there is nothing else happen in the in data integration level. Okay,
Okay.
and the cloud integration jobs. So currently there are two cloud integration jobs are running and two secure agents.
Hmm.
Same as it is application integration. So there are incoming and API. You can see, okay, application integration activity from the last 30 days. You can see the number of APIs got triggered, calls got executed on. Okay. So by using the cloud Informatica cloud services, there are 712 got completed, calls got triggered, and
Hmm.
there is a runtime environment called Swati. From that runtime environment, there are 29 calls got triggered. Out of 29, out of 30, one is got faulted and 29 got succeeded. Same here,
Okay.
like out of 712 got executed successfully and 170 got faulted. So this just an information. See, again, I'm
And what
telling
are the more options we can add here? I think this is the widgets. I think we can
in
add more,
out of
right?
the box. No, this is out of the box where Informatica is just provided. If you want
Hmm.
more, I think we can raise a GCS. We can request them that we want to see more information about the microservices which we are using, and we can ask them so that they will help us to from the back end they will help us to view their more information. That's it.
So we cannot add more information on this.
No,
Only this is five
nothing.
services provided.
Yes, this is what out of the box
What
dashboards.
we what we call this?
Out of the box dashboards. This is infrastructure summary, complete infrastructure summary of IDMC.
Yeah, but a particular table. Let's say row loaded cloud data integration jobs. What does it call? A specific cloud integration job. Is it widgets with I don't know what it's called.
These are you are asking widgets
Yeah.
or reports. We call it basically in the Informatica level. We call it as a reports.
Okay.
Okay. All reports. I mean, combining of all the reports, we call it as simply as a dashboard.
Okay.
Yeah. So if we go to one by one, right? So this is how the Informatica. So there are some uh, that there are few capabilities. Okay, I'll just explain it. There are few capabilities of why we are using this operational engine. The first one is like a comprehensive monitoring statistics allow you to quickly access the health of your Informatica access. So
Mm.
basically, what it is showing is like you will get to know full-fledged statistics of the jobs and all. Okay.
Okay.
Same, and there is another capability called data processing analysis based on job runs and data processing statistics enable you to access the usage of your investment in Informatica. For example, so let's take IPUs, okay? As you know, Informatica processing units. So if you take IPUs, so IPUs can be consumed based upon the microservices which you are using. For example, basically IPUs will be mostly calculated on the based upon the CAI part, application integration part, based upon the number of API calls you are hitting. So that means that that number of IPs you are consuming. So that discussion, as earlier I told, the discussion will or the costing will be handled by the business. They will configure under we don't care it. We are just handling in the ADMC. That's it. So how much IPUs got? I mean, how much API got triggered today? And IPUs will be consumed on number of task flows you are executing. IPS can be consumed based upon the metadata scanning of your tables or your source data. And all. So all these things, right? All this comes into a picture. On all these things, the usage of this IPUs will be dependent. So all those information also you can able to see here. So I will show you one by one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, as I told you, runtime execution also. So we can see all the runtime environment details here. Okay. So how many services are running on the particular runtime and all. So those information also we can able to see. And resource consumption analysis help you to predict when you need to increase the capability or allocate resource. For example, now I got to know there are like a 91 secure regions got installed. And in that 91 out of the 91, I have only the data access management only one. So that means that I need to increase the services on data access management on this installed secure region so that the usable of this the CDAM or CGC, the capabilities also will increase, right? So you can configure it based upon if it is a slowness or anything. And email notification alerts also you can see here. You can see here. I'm again telling you can just monitor here that email notification alerts and also. So
Okay.
all those things. Okay. So if you come, so as I told, this is what home. Okay. And if you want to, there is a one more section called alerts. Okay. Alerts is nothing but based upon the infrastructure. For example, last 7 days, how many alerts got processed? And these alerts are on infrastructure level and power center. Basically, we don't have any power center here. We can just check the infrastructure level, and you can download those logs. If you see here, operational alerts. operational inside everywhere we have a download option.
So from where you can download? Hello?
Okay, it will download. So basically
Yeah.
about all the alert rate,
Organization. Sorry, your
we have
voice.
direct download option. Zara, sorry, Raza.
Your voice is disconnected in between. So from where? Okay, direct download. Okay, from here you can download.
Yeah. So basically what alerts, there are three, uh, I mean different pages, different types of things we can able see. One is like alert received. So this help us to view the information about all the alert notifications. How many alerts we got received from last 7 days on which microservice. Okay. Just we will get to know this information. That's it. Same as it is like a infrastructure alerts. So you can able to see. Okay. If you can see, right, this is, for example, let me click on my, so all alerts are disabled for this. I didn't enable any alert on this secure region. So that's why all alerts got disabled for this secure region. So
Okay.
I can able to, there is some configurations where you can able to allow. So I can just enable it. See here only, enable all. If I enable all, right, so for each and every, so whenever it is not available, I will get the notification whenever it CPUs, like, I mean, it crosses the 90%, right? I will get the notification. Memory usage also, I will get the notification. Same as it is the disk space of that secure agent also will get the notification. So, and if I want to get notification, I need to add some email or some recipient, right? Recipient's email address. So you can add those recipient email address also.
Got it.
Same, and power center. Basically, in this organization, we don't have power center anymore. So same as it is for the power center, you can just create alerts. And if any jobs are got failed, you can just create an alert rule, and you will get those alerts based upon the job executions on those.
And we can able to configure something that for the his part of history. Let's say because can you go to the Informatica, yeah, infrastructure alert?
Okay.
Okay. Is there any option to maintain the history? Let's say I am not more than 3 months, the lock will be recorded here,
That
something
will
like that.
auto deleted.
Yeah, auto deleted.
Informatica will not take it. Informatica will keep only few logs, and that too in
So,
backend. If you want those information, you need to raise a GCS, so that requesting that you need to get the logs from specific from time to two time. Then only
so
you
but
will get those.
where this so this option is maintained by Informatica directly, or we have the visibility that I can check that okay, what is the option selected by Informatica, not more than
No,
three
no,
months
no.
or more than two
It
months.
is not, again, Raza, again I'm telling. So the reason why Informatica is not providing those accesses, right? So everything is running on the MongoDB backend. Okay, there is no RDBMS anywhere. So everything is running on the backend. All the information is stored in the Informatica cloud level, not which we don't have access. Why? The reason why they have not providing access is like, see, the same reason they have different clients, right? So if they provide access to us, we might misuse. I mean, there is a probability that another client information also get come out of it. So that's the reason that to restrict all those things. So what Informatica did is like Informatica disabled our access to any of the logs. So if you want, specifically if you want those logs, you can raise a GCS. We have an option called Global Customer Support. Okay. So you can raise a GCS. You can request the log. This is the logs I want from date to date. They will provide you those logs. That's it.
Okay.
This is
What
all about
next?
the this is all about the alert. And we have one more like all infrastructure again. Okay. You can able to see what are all the services are enabled for this pod basically. You see, so this is my pod region, ISS US West Azure services. So Azure. So my IDMC is procured or configured in the Azure. Okay, my backend Informatica is Azure,
Okay.
and in that I have all these microservices. I mean all these services access. Okay, you see advanced data integration, advanced serverless API center and all these services, and you can able to see the secure agents and groups. Okay.
Okay. These are
Again,
the
same secure.
security.
Yeah, these are all the secure agents. If you want to get information of the secure agent, you just click on that particular secure agent. You will get to know. Okay, this is the Ashok runtime environment where B2B processes is running, common integration components is stopped, connector services. I mean, you will able to see the services, the status of the services, secure agent, and currently running. There are zero data integration jobs were running on this secure agent. Okay, you are with me, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You are with me, right?
Sorry?
You are getting right. You are getting right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm getting that. Yeah.
So yeah, you can able to see that how many data integration jobs were running on this particular secure agent, and from the last 30 days, resource utilization. I mean, how much the space or got or how much my secure agent got utilized used on. See from 19th Jan to 3rd Feb, my secure agency is completely down. I didn't use any. And
Hmm.
again from 4th Feb, I started using stopped again the green signal. I mean, it got up and running for a few days. The red is it got again stopped. So that status of that. I mean, okay, you can able to
Okay.
get that information. And
Okay.
my in the span of last 30 days, 5 integration jobs got completed. I ran the 5 integration. If you want to get to know that 5 integration, you can just click it, and there you can see those information. I will come to this section. Okay. So this is how all your infrastructure details can be viewed. Information you can able to get.
Hmm.
Now again there is a separately for each microservice, which is nothing but application integration CAI. Okay. So again, if I click last 30 days, I will get to know. Okay, in my secure agent, I mean in my IDMC. Okay. So this is the last 24 hours it's showing. Okay. Last 24 hours, zero process got executed and zero processes got faulted anything.
Okay.
And you can see the number of APIs got hit on the span of 30 days. And if I click bottom five, and some incoming API calls, I mean, the API calls which most triggered. And if you want to get all the processes, you can able to see. Now, as no, there is no information, so it's showing nothing to display. Same here. If you see, there are like some API, I mean CA processes, which is nothing but MDM publish. It's taking so much time. I mean, it's taking almost top five processors with high responses, 10, 1089, some information. Okay. So this
Hmm.
all information will get. I mean that means like, for example, if you got any concern like this particular API is taking long time to execute it to complete that process. So how you can able to check as administrator? Again, I'm telling. So there are two parallelly people will check, one developer and one administrator. Developer, how the check is, he will check in the form of coding. He will check in the code level. Based upon that, he will configure it. If he want to optimize the code, he will work on it or not. But again, if you want to get to know exactly, is there anything that you can able to give the information. So you
Hmm.
will get to know, okay, there is a one CA process which is nothing but MDM, publish events. So which is taking the response and all this money and all. So all this
Okay.
information just provide get to know. Same as it is overall things, since there is no top 10 running processes on .C. There is same MDM metadata flow. It's taking, it is the highest CI process ran. All those information on the top of. This is an overview. Same as it is if you want to know the processes. See, for example, I'm just telling from the last 30 days from all environments. Okay, from all environments. If I want to know the CI processes which got executed, you will get to know. For example, there is a active MQJ. There is a one process which is running on the Swati runtime environment. Okay, it took 10 executions. So you will get to know that number of uh, CI process got executed in the span of 30 days. Okay, and if you want to get only information on completed CI process level, you will see, or if you want to get information only the faulted CI processes also, you can check. So all those information is present in the application integration processes level.
Application integration process level. Okay.
Then, say, and usage, as I told you, right? So we need to have some all agents, all environment, okay. You need to know about, okay, what calls are daily, what are all the daily API calls are taking, how much cumulative it is time taking and all. Okay. So in the span of FIP 2026, these are all the APIs. Okay. So in the FIP 1 to 2, number of APIs is like a 36 and all. And 5th February, it took almost 179 records. 179 API calls got processed.
Hmm.
So that information. And these are APIs. And same as it is, if you want to know the processes level also, you can see. And connections level, how many types of connections you used and all. And if you want to know the license. So, so all those information you can able to get. Daily cumulative
We
API
can
calls
able
with
to
the
download
details.
or we can only take the screenshot.
I think this is only the dashboard. There is no way that you can download this.
Okay.
This is a very restrictive, okay, since it is like a cloud, right? It's like completely restricted. We there is so many limitations. So this is of overview of application integration. Same as it is. We have one more microservice called data profiling. Okay. Here also you can see that how many profiles are executed. Profile level monitoring you can just see. There is nowhere you can do anything. Okay. Just you can see, okay, these many profiles got ran on a particular day.
So, just to hands on, profile means that the structure, whatever we put the structure, the pattern of the data, this is you mean?
Yes. So basically the profiling means the discovery of the data sets. So
Yeah,
you will get to
discovery of
know
the data type.
what type of data you have. I mean how many nulls or how many distinct the values. I mean data you have, like that. Okay. Just and analyzing of the data you have. That's it. Based upon
So,
that, you will proceed.
even for the profile, we don't have any other dashboards or only simple one
Yeah.
tabular one because
This is
here,
this is that's what I'm telling.
let's say, what is this instant name? What is this?
Instant name is nothing but the, see, basically the profile name is like this one. Okay. Under this profile name, there will be another 2 to 3 sub processes will be running based upon the profile configuration. Okay. See, under this one profile, there are again 4 instances getting run. Okay, one is just to load the metrics, data metrics. Another one is like profiling. Another one will create the mappings of that profiling and the source row and all. So these all are based upon the profile configuration how you will do. Okay. So it's not like simply you just create a profile. If you run it the profile, it will run one profile. It's not like that. Backend there will be again 4 instances will be running. Four
Hmm.
to five. It can be increased based upon the profile configuration. Okay. So that information just you will get to know that's it. So here it was showing on the basis of instant level. That's the reason you got so many. But if you if you get to know, I know that this CDI outrun, this is the profile name. So that's why if I click on that one, again four instances got processed, which are dependent to that particular profile. Okay. This is just an again, this is just an information. Okay, you are not, there is nothing to do from the admin level.
Okay.
Yeah. Same again. We have one more called data integration. Again, you ask right what how I will get to know export and all. So here
Yeah.
you will get to know. Okay, basically data integration is the main place where so many jobs were running. Okay, I've been. Let's go with one by one. First, from the last 24 hours, no jobs got run. So that's the reason everywhere it is showing 0 0 and running is 2. Running is nothing but um, the file listener or streaming. Okay, so those are like a up and running always. If you want to stop, you can go and manually stop that file listener or a streaming jobs,
How we can stop
and
manually?
that can be stopped in the integration or monitor level. For example, let's take the running jobs. Okay, now clicked on running job. See, there are two jobs are running up and running. If you
We
want
can
to
stop
stop it,
on the screen. Yeah. Okay.
yes, stop it. I stopped it. That's it. Now there are. Let's take. I stopped one. Okay, request to stop submitted. This page. Now I stop. It might take some time to stop it. And again, if I just reload or do something, I can able to see the running job is only one like that. So I mean, just information you will get to know. Okay, there are two jobs are still up and running. And
Okay.
just is so that's it. And can you can see that there is SQL server. The connections, more type of the connections used on the sources, targets. And if you want to see the 1 month average metrics data volume, so this is how much got it consumed. Those average details, all those things you can see. And when it comes to jobs, yes. So you are talking about the historical history of the jobs and all right. So you can export it. Okay. Here, I think there is no filter and all. You can see the recent no jobs were running last 5th 20. See the data
Mm.
is available on 5th 15 20. Okay. No jobs were running on February 15. That's why you can't able to see any jobs. And you can export it. We have directly option to export it.
Okay. And
So,
we can able to add more filters on this.
yeah, can able to add more filters based upon the asset type, location, the project name, based upon the secure agent also you can type, and the base upon status also you can add it. If you want to get only the error, you can able to only faulted one and you can process it. That's it.
Mm.
Okay. And with the connections, we have one more called connections. And yes, we will get all the connection details here. That's it. Okay. And out of this, the mostly used the connection is like a SQL server. So out of 86, 8 services are SQL only, like that. Just information again. So the connection details also you will get to see here. And there are connection events. Okay. Connections events where they have configured also you will get to know these things. Scheduled jobs, if any jobs got scheduled. So you can able to see these are a number of the jobs got scheduled on this particular time. And naming convictions. Basically, we always will follow as a best practice. We always will follow the naming conventions. So it's just providing these are the naming conventions. You can add it. We are telling that okay, business service we need to add the BS, or if I want to connection, I want to use the connect con like that. So based upon the this is how it is recommended. So like that. So it's like just basic configurations and all that. This
Okay.
is not a mandatory and no one is using it. It's just an information I'm letting you know. And we have one more service called the data integration replication tool. So yeah, though this is nothing but the streaming jobs. Okay.
What
So
do you mean
this
by
is the
streaming
real
job?
time job. Streaming jobs in the sense real time jobs. So let's take for basic example, okay, real time example. So let's take Flipkart. As I already told you, Flipkart, you order something, okay. Automatically the backend in the database, it is reflecting that okay, Raza has ordered something. Raza has ordered Samsung mobile and he paid. I mean, those information will be stored in the backend, right? And that backend, once that information will be stored in the backend, that information need to send to ERP so that it will process the payments or the delivery things and all. So which is happening, it is all like a real time. It is not a scheduled time. Right? We are not scheduling, okay, Raza ordered Samsung mobile. I'm not scheduling it to it that order in a specific time. It's in real time. Just understand difference between the real time and scheduled time. Okay? Real time, immediately it's happening. You are ordering, you paid the money, you will get to know, okay, this particular product is deliverable by particular time. You are getting complete information. But if it is like a schedule, it's not like that. Okay, that information will be given to you only at specific time like that.
So
So
starting from the application, let's say job type is application, database, file, streaming. What does this panel called? And then we have job
streaming.
status. Yeah.
So yes. So basically, the over. I mean, this is nothing but the streaming and for example, streaming jobs are different. See, we have separate microservice for this data ingestion and replication. So what we are doing is like any data changes happening on the source level. Let's take there is a SAP and the Salesforce. There is a one mapping you built in the SAP and Salesforce. Okay, but whenever anything changes happening in the SAP, automatically those changes should get reflected into Salesforce. So which is like a real time. We call it as a change data capture. Okay,
Okay.
what we need to do for that? We need to configure the streaming job, which is always up and running. Okay, if it is not up and running, if it is a failed, that data changes will not reflect to another Salesforce. So to maintain such uh, use cases on all, right, to maintain such compatibility on all, we are configuring the streaming jobs. Those streaming jobs information you will get to know here. For example, see the job type is like basically there are like a three to four streaming jobs. One is like application level, one is like a database level, one is like a files level, and another we call it as a streaming level. So based upon this, there are different jobs out there. So streaming we configured as like a three. There are three jobs, I mean assets configured on the streaming. So like that search information you will get to know here. And same as it is, if you go to all jobs, right? If you go to all jobs, let's take streaming test first one, 1678. If I click on it, right, I will get to know how many records got processed. See, now from the source to target, I have 7,636 records got processed from source to target. Events is nothing but the records. Okay. And if there is any alert, you can see, and if there is any past run of this particular streaming, you can see those information. So this is how you will see the streaming information or streaming job information. And most important, MDM SaaS, which is nothing but the you are talking about customer 360, product 360, those things.
Yes.
Yes. So this is what. Yes. Now, if you see, right, you will get to know, for example, if you have a organization which they are maintaining the billion number of records, right? So those information will get to know. For example, let's take my whole IDMC. In this IDMC, my MDM contains 3.37 thousand source records, and
Okay.
the master records which I configured is 2.38 thousand records. These are my master record. And there are 69 users which they are consuming this data, master data or source data.